So yeah, what's good, y'all? It's episode 3. Put you on game. It's your boy Murray, and I'm here with my boy.
Gambit, what's going on? Or Kenny, whatever floats your boat.
We out
And
here.
this is Put You On Game podcast where we talk about everything from gaming to shows to movies, music, anything that interests us, anything that interests you. And that's it. Let's go.
Let's get on with it. So I kind of have a topic that we should talk about. I feel like this is something that a lot of men can go through, and it's modern day women. What are your thoughts on today's modern day women, bro?
Ah, damn. Modern day women. Now it's all like social media now, so it's like the modern day women most people think about is like they ain't even like real. The shit that
Hmm.
most people are thinking about at this point is just chicks on the gram posting thirst traps and all that other good shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't be into that too much. Into the bitches on Instagram and thirst trapping and shit. It's just like nowadays dudes is thirsty, chicks is thirsty, and everybody's wasting each other's time.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like being single, bro. I feel like I'm gonna be single for a minute. I left a status on
Yeah.
my Facebook today saying that like the expectations are way too high, and it's crazy because I'm starting to see things from not just like friends' points of views, but also from my point of view that I'm not gonna say all women, but a good majority of women are starting to pick up on masculine traits, and that is not cool. And not in the
Yeah.
slightest, because it's like they kind of want to be the man in a relationship. They want to be the leader in a relationship. And from my experience and then hearing from other people's experiences, it don't work, man. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And also too, like it's it's crazy, bro.
What do you mean, masculine traits? Women picking up masculine traits.
Um, Pretty much like I mentioned a second ago, a woman being a leader. Me personally, I don't think a woman could be a leader in a relationship. I feel like that's the guy's job. So, masculine traits along the lines of like taking care of the house, making sure that I mean, income is coming to the crib, making sure that whatever a guy's supposed to do, pretty much. I mean,
Yeah,
what we
I
do in
get what you're
relationships,
saying.
a lot of women in today's age is trying to do that. Now,
Yeah,
if I can't speak for all men, if you're a dude that wants to allow your woman to be the leader in the relationship, if that's cool with you, then hey, by all means. I'm just saying that it's a good likelihood that it's not going to work out. You know what I mean? Because it's a man's job.
see, so you're saying women shouldn't wear the pants in a relationship? That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not even
No,
going
I
to
get.
sugarcoat it. Yes.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. But you're right. To the point you said that if that works for you, then that works for you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm
Yeah,
not
if
going to
you
say
want.
all.
Yeah, you ain't gonna put everyone in one box.
Yeah.
But hey, if that works for the dude, then it works for the dude. I get it. I don't think
Probably.
women are trying to be masculine. It's just now it's like the people are, or people make it seem like there's no more gender roles. There's no more men or women anymore. Like now I get it because for hundreds of years, women couldn't even get a damn job. They couldn't vote. Like women just started getting the right to vote out in
Yeah.
America and shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, and there is a pay gap, but at the same time, it's a work gap too. You get what I'm saying? There's more
Hmm.
men working than there are women working. You
That's
get
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? So of course there's gonna be a pay gap if there's just more men doing it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's
So
uh, it's crazy
I
too.
don't see too much of I don't think there's too many girls trying to do some masculine shit. Like
All right. So instead of saying masculine, let me say that uh, it, another way that I could think of it is that like a woman wants a traditional man, but they don't necessarily want to be a traditional woman in today's day and age. So, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's automatic for a woman to want a man that has money, that has a car, that has a crib, that has all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Because as a man, that's what we grow up to be. That's how we're built. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, they want a traditional man, but they don't want to be traditional women. I'm not saying all, just some, but it's a
Yeah.
lot. This topic can go deep. Like this one topic could go on for so long because there's so many different things that are wrong, but then some things that are right.
Yeah.
But it's hard because I can't really speak for everybody. I can only pretty much speak from my experiences and like those of that are closer to me.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I get what you're saying. Cause chicks want a traditional dude. Like bitches will post their ass on Instagram, and then they want a man that's like only got eyes for them, but they want all the eyes on them. You get what I'm saying?
it's a slippery
A
slope
bit,
out here.
a bitch will be posting thirst traps, and then thinking they gonna attract a dude that's fucking just
One
gonna go
percent.
home. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They gonna get a millionaire that's gonna be just faithful to them. You know what I'm saying? If you posting thirst traps, you gonna you are what you attract. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna only attract a certain type of niggas doing that, doing thought shit. You get what
Oh
I'm saying?
man, and that comes to the body modifications. A lot of this plastic surgery and shit like that.
Yeah, cause you a photographer, you be seeing that shit all the time.
And I'm not a fan of it, bro. I am not a fan of it. It's too much editing, bro. It's too
Yeah.
much editing.
Now at this point, it's like the ideal the woman that people lust over at this point, that like the every man's dream girl, it don't even exist now. Like dudes be like, oh, Kim K's bad. Like this bitch got all types of plastic surgery and she's not even genetically possible. Dudes are attracted to things that ain't even genetically possible.
That's facts.
Like the stuff that people are attracted to now is all plastic
Yep.
and fake,
Yep.
and it's all surgical and plastic, and it don't even exist. You get what I'm saying?
And I mean, if that by any chance makes the girl feel happy, then by all means, I'm happy. I'm happy for her. You know what I mean? Be happy, baby girl. But for me, at least, thinking like long term, I don't know, man. I don't think any of us really knows how that affects the body in like 20 years from now because this thing is
Oh,
kind of
you know how it affects it. Even because even back in the day, like all when like back when Hugh Hefner was doing this thing, and all
mm,
the big fake tits was all the rage and shit. Now, if you see them now, their boobs be all saggy and looking like damn bags of cottage cheese.
so
You know
I
what I'm
can
saying?
only imagine
And
the ass looking
yeah,
worse.
ass is gonna end up looking great. I mean, even now you'll see chicks that just got their ass done like 4 or 5 years ago. It's already dropping and looking crazy,
They
and
got dents and shit, scarred
yeah,
up.
it's
It's not
crazy.
worth it, man. It's not
Better
worth
just
it.
keeping the natural body instead of doing all this fucking
Mod-
technical shit to your body, modifying your shit
yeah, because at the
like
end of the
fucking
day,
cyberpunk or some shit. This shit's getting crazy. You get
shit.
what I'm saying?
But nah, like they're that with the body modifications, low key, I feel like they're only attracting dudes that are thirsty for those kind of things. Like
Yeah,
you're fishing out for a dude that's not even going to care about you. He's just really seeing the ass, and then once he gets the ass, it's pretty much like, yo, yeah, I'm done.
yeah.
You're not. Nah, those body modifications is not going to find you the right dude.
These dudes doing the most just to fuck a chick for 30, 40 seconds and then being and moving on. You get what I'm saying?
It's all
That's
for
what it is.
pride
It's
and
just like you
ego.
said. It's like chicks would be like, "Oh, I can't find a good man," but they got their ass fucking shot up and posting it all over the gram. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like chicks complain about they can't find a good man, but they attract and cling to toxic ass shit in a toxic ass environment.
Or if
You get
they
what I'm
do find a
saying?
good dude, they would just play him. You know what I'm saying? Either finesse them for the money, treat them like shit, and just walk all over them when they find a good dude. So
I get that, but hey, if you a dude stupid enough to let that shit happen to you, and hey, I mean, it's getting to the point where I feel like dudes should be grown enough and noticing the fucking game at this point, because dudes are
yeah,
getting finessed way too much. Like old boy in the NBA, the kid who got groomed, I feel bad for him because he was groomed. He was a 17-year-old kid and met some chick, and She just kept grooming him, and he fell in love with her. Got married to her, had a kid with her, and she was like, bang,
Yeah,
took half his shit, 200K a month.
can't really knock him though, because he doesn't have the experience with women. If he would
Yeah,
have
that's what I'm
probably,
saying. You can't knock him. But if you're a 30, 40-year-old man and you getting finessed by an 18-year-old chick on OnlyFans,
hmm,
I don't feel bad for you, bro.
yeah, and also too, what's also why they probably stay in that relationship or that situation is probably because that's like their only source of sexual access. So they don't want to
Yep.
lose the only shorty that they're smashing. You know what I'm saying? So they're probably gonna try to stick throughout that whole situation just because of that.
Yeah.
Now, if you was a dude that have like three girls on the side, and if like one of them are acting up, depending on if you're like a high caliber dude, then you can afford to like, you know what I mean, like, I ain't dealing with this shit. Kick rocks, get out of here.
Yeah.
But a lot of dudes out here aren't getting cheeks like that, so they're gonna try their best to hold on to what they have.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think eventually the dating market is all fucked up right now, but eventually it'll get back to where it's supposed to be at.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Yo, did you read that new My Hero?
Oh, nah, I didn't.
Oh man, you missing out. We'll talk about it next time then.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely
I
peep that
ain't,
chapter after we
I ain't
finish
gonna
this pod.
I ain't gonna spoil it. What was the last one you read?
The last chapter, not the most recent, but the one before that
The
one.
one where
So
old girl came on the
she was on the
on the
jet with the
stealth
pose.
bombers.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's some American shit, bro.
that is some American shit.
Yeah,
But that's the
make it
last
matter of
chapter I
fact,
seen.
yeah, the new chapter. You're gonna be proud to be American when you read that shit. They was getting it
Whew.
in.
I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. And it's wild that they just now introduced her. Well, I feel like throughout the whole entire manga, they never really talked about her.
But she's in America and they in Japan, so
Touche.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it
You get what I'm
shows how
saying?
severe that Japan's under attack. They're like, yo, we need heroes from like other countries to come help us out because this shit is crazy.
Yeah, shit's crazy. But back to women. How do you feel about feminism?
I feel like feminism made everything bad for women, bro.
Think so?
I feel like feminism destroyed women.
How
It
so?
it's take. I mean, I feel like it's taking them out of their women mode. It's like they're slowly but surely finding ways for women to not be women. I mean, by all means, I mean they're on paper it sounds good because they bigging up women. Yeah, get your money, girl. Be independent. Get your bread. You don't need a man. But at the end of the day, you kind of do. Because if you want to have a
Yeah,
family and have kids and all that stuff, you kind of have to go against what the feminist is teaching these women because I feel like it's not really helping them out.
yeah. The way I feel about it, I think feminism got a bad rap, kind of like how the civil rights movement got a bad rap. You get what I'm saying? The Black Panthers was a real positive thing, and them white folk came in and flooded the community with drugs and start killing all the leaders, like how they did Frank Hampton. They did their hardest to make him look bad. You get what I'm saying? But feminism, I think, like we were just saying, women a couple decades ago they couldn't vote. You get what I'm saying? It was feminism that made it so that they could vote.
Yeah,
I think there's a negative um,
stigma.
counter movement. Yeah, stigma. A negative counter movement in the feminism movement, like this a subculture in the feminism movement that is making it negative. That chicks are out here saying, believe all women, no matter what, and that all men are trash. And when they say that shit, it makes all the feminists look bad. You get
Yep.
what I'm saying? So, but I think feminism in itself is a very positive thing, and I think you need it. But in every movement, there's gonna be a subculture that's ruining the whole thing. Even like I don't agree with Trump, but most of the Trump supporters I would think are okay, decent people. But there's a fucking such a loud minority and a subculture of it that's racist and xenophobic that it makes all of them look bad. You get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And it is kind of there for all the Trump supporters' fault at the end of the day, because if y'all can't keep them in check, then y'all look bad. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And the
facts.
feminism movement is dealing with that shit right now. They have a a negative subculture.
And that's
That's
more that I'm hearing of. I'm hearing more of the negative side about the feminism movement more than I hear about the
yeah,
positives. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So,
You won't hear about the positive shit, which sucks.
which definitely do suck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
I
think that's the
definitely,
one. What you're talking about, I think that's what you mean when you're saying feminism. Not feminism as whole. It's the subculture in
yeah,
it.
the subculture, not as a whole, because, you know what I mean? Women were definitely shit on before our time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they couldn't do nothing.
Even
So,
even even in our time, I think a little bit. I think.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we disagree.
I
You
mean,
know, because no, what was
no,
you
go ahead, go
saying?
ahead. No, go ahead.
No, because I feel like feminism is similar to. I try to look at every movement as how I look at the civil rights movement because the when I the way I feel about civil rights and when someone talks about the civil rights movement in a negative way and the grievances they have with it, if they say, "Oh well, this is what this is what I don't agree with about the civil rights movement," like when people like say, let's say Black Lives Matter, there's people that really believe Black Lives Matter is a terrorist organization, and they'll be like, "Oh, Black Lives Matter, they uh were rioting and destroying buildings and burning down stuff." I don't look at that as a Black Lives Matter movement problem. I think that was some people that was trying to be opportunistic and they was trying to loot. I
Cloud
don't think
chasing.
that I'm not gonna blame the whole Black Lives Matter movement because it's something a subculture of the Black Lives Matter movement did. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like with
yeah.
the Trump supporters when they went and fucking stormed the Capitol. I'm not gonna blame all the Trump supporters. You get what I'm saying?
That shit was wild.
But a big fucking majority. And it was like that was a big majority of them. You know, I'm not gonna blame a whole movement for something a small subculture of people did, and I feel that way with the feminist movement because uh, I would like to think feminism is similar to civil rights because women were held back for such a long time, and did have to deal with a lot of bullshit. And there is like I heard the other day some dude was saying because now there's a counter feminism movement. I
What?
feel like. Yeah, no, it's like because when dudes sit there, the red pill shit. When dudes sit there and they're saying like, "Oh, rape culture doesn't
Oh, they're
exist,"
saying it's
and
a myth.
yeah, rape culture is a myth, and oh, I think I don't know if I'll put it up on the screen. But
That's
I'll
a
fact see we fact checked ourselves on here, so if I say something wrong, I'm gonna fact check myself eventually. But I guess it's like 8 women in every college a year gets raped or something. I don't know the exact numbers, but dudes will argue the numbers. They'll be like, it's not that many women that get raped. If one woman gets raped, it's
it's a
still too
slippery
much.
slope because back to saying that believe all women, not I mean not I'm not saying all women, but a lot of women lie out here, bro. They be lying on
Yeah,
sirs, and
yeah.
it's a slippery slope. I'm not
Nah,
gonna
I
say
feel
that
you.
the rape culture is a myth because it's savage out here. Like a lot of shit be happening, and most cases the reason why if the numbers are off, it's probably because in most cases a lot of shorties don't report it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because embarrassment or just whatever the case may be. But it's a slippery slope when it comes to that culture.
yeah. No, I
It's fucking
agree.
crazy.
And there are women that lie because personally in my life, some stupid shit happen, and I seen chicks lie about dudes and blackmail dudes and say, "I'm gonna say this if you don't do
Exactly.
this.
I've been in that
You don't
situation as
give me
well.
that. Yeah, if you don't give me this amount of money, I'm gonna say you did this. If you don't do this, I'm gonna say you did." It's crazy, and I've seen that a ton. But then I know a lot of chicks that something happened to them and they didn't report it. You get what I'm saying? I've been to parties where chicks were passed out drunk and dudes trying to take advantage of them. You get what I'm saying? I've
Yeah.
seen that. I've heard dudes say like, "Oh, I'm about to go do this to this chick." I, I prevented a lot of shit.
Same
You
here.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I personally prevented a lot of shit, and everything I prevented wasn't reported. No one went to jail for it. The chick didn't make no big deal out of it. You get what I'm saying?
It's a slippery slope.
So I don't know the numbers, but I'm not gonna sit there and argue the numbers and be like, it's not that bad. Rape culture, not that many women. Like if I hear rape, I'm not gonna argue for it. You get what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
feel you.
That's
Same here.
that's how I look at it. It's crazy,
It
but it
is
is a
crazy.
slippery slope. There's a lot of motherfuckers lying and doing all that shit. When there's a financial gain in lying about somebody doing rape, then that's the problem. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
especially when it comes to the
and
celebrities.
when one chick lies about a rape, now you're not, you might benefit yourself, but you're putting down every chick that doesn't want to report it now. The women that really something happened to, and they don't want to report that shit because of people like you. It's crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's a sensitive and yet again slippery slope conversation.
Yeah, it's a hard subject to even talk about.
Yeah, because I feel
You know what
like
I'm saying?
just that topic alone deserves its own podcast.
Yeah, for real, it does. It really does. You could talk all day about that. And probably at some point we got to have a chick on, a woman who knows what she's talking about.
Mm,
You get what I'm saying?
that shouldn't be
It's
hard.
nah, that won't be hard. But what else? You got anything?
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. And you listen to Kanye West's Donda album?
I listened to a little bit of it.
What you think of
Um,
it?
uh, I thought it was what I heard. What I thought was decent.
Yeah,
On decent for Kanye is good though. Yeah, Kanye might be a crazy ass nigga, but he is a genius when it comes to making music. I'll
facts.
give him that. You
Facts.
know, but he is a crazy ass nigga.
I probably only have two complaints about the album. Like I still haven't listened to it fully because one is a long ass album, and that's one of my complaints. I feel like the album is too long, and then my second complaint is that it has too many features. Those are my
Yeah,
only complaints. But other than that, I feel like all the verses that Kanye was rapping on, he had fucking bars, bro. This man Kanye was going off on a lot of the tracks and the production on the tracks. Of course, it's Kanye West. Come on, that's what he's known for.
yeah, that's what he does.
Absolutely fire.
Yeah,
Um,
I like Kanye. He did have too many features though, and I feel like at this point he can stand on his own 2 feet. He don't need any
he
features.
really doesn't.
People ain't buying a Kanye album because who he's getting featured on it. If anything, people are buying other people's albums because Kanye is featured on this shit.
Facts.
So,
I also heard
I
someone
would
say
say that
too.
too.
I also
I would
heard,
say that too. Too much features.
yeah, way too many features. I feel like a lot of albums nowadays have a lot of features on it. It's like a big ass mixtape of just features and a few songs from the artists
Yeah,
that we're trying to listen to.
yeah,
But I remember hearing someone say that Kanye's best music is when he's going through a breakup, and I would have to agree.
yeah,
Because the whole
yeah,
Amber Rose joint, he dropped like his best music around that time.
yeah.
Even before that, you know what I'm saying?
He is a sensitive ass nigga though. He gets real butthurt when he gets in a breakup though. But he does make good music.
Facts.
He makes some good music.
Have you listened to
But
that CBL, Certified
nah,
Lover Boy?
nah, I don't. I'm not too much of a Drake fan, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to sound like I'm a hater, but sometimes he just says some shit, and I'm just like, come on, bro. I can't get behind that. He's like, he's like the worst stereotype of what a light skinned nigga is. And I feel like I'm a dark skinned nigga trapped in a light skinned nigga body. And this nigga making light skinned niggas look bad when he's sitting there in a bitch's inbox like, I'm just saying you could do better. This nigga just hating on dudes, bro.
When it
He's
comes to
always
that kind of
arguing.
songs,
He's always like arguing with chicks on Twitter and shit, and like, and then I think like, I don't think it's true. I don't want to put a jacket on him, but dudes be saying that he be talking to young chicks and all that shit. So
grooming them and shit, right? Yeah, I be hearing that too.
yeah, I doubt that because honestly, Drake is a superstar.
And
And
he ain't got to do any of that.
yeah, it's not even that if he didn't have to do it. It's also he's a superstar. If he sees any kid that's a celebrity, if he sees them, they're gonna know who Drake is and they're gonna want to talk. But anyways, yo, he's a superstar. Any kid like 11 from Stranger Things, any kid that sees Drake, they're gonna want to see him and they're gonna want to talk to him and they're gonna want to because he's fucking Drake. He's more marketed to kids too. I feel like you get what I'm saying. It's
He do
not
be
like
having those
he's
catchy
fucking
songs.
like he has some catchy songs and like J. Cole's not really marketed to kids. You get what
Nah,
I'm saying?
not at
Like
all.
there's a lot of rappers that really ain't marketed to kids. But Drake, he's kind of universal. You can put his music on anywhere at any cookout and all the kids are gonna bump his shit and everything. So when he's meeting these kids, they're like, oh, I'm a celebrity. I want to talk to Drake, and they go and they approach Drake and they try to talk to him. And I get maybe he's cool with kids and he looks bad, but it's still something I would keep myself away from. So it's just it's a criticism that I don't want to align myself to. And dudes be like, nigga, you listen to this groomer?
That's the
Just
thing,
turn this
though.
shit off.
When it comes to social media, bro, like the internet never loses, bro. Like they will say anything
Nah,
about
bro.
anyone when it comes to anything, and then like they will flip the narrative to make it seem like that's what it is. Like
Yeah.
I don't believe social media when it comes to that kind of shit because this man Drake is doing what he does out here. You know what I'm saying? So they're just gonna try to find some sort of way, misconstrue the image or a interview, whatever the case is, to make him look bad. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think they will be saying that for no reason. There's probably a reason why people are saying that about Drake. But that shit crazy.
What I saw is why they said it is because 11 from Stranger Things was like, oh my god, and obviously she's a young girl, was she like 12, 13 or something? Uh, I guess she met Drake and was like, "Oh my God, can I have your number?" And like she was such a big fan of his, and she got his number, and they text back and forth. And the shit she was saying sounded kind of crazy. Like the way she worded it, I don't know if she worded it in a way that was like obviously you can't believe what a kid says. You get what I'm saying? So she's like, well, he texts me all the time, and I text him, making it seem like they texting each other at 3 in the morning and shit. So niggas
Yo,
like, hey, what you texting this little 13-year-old chick for, bruh? And I don't know. So I guess that looks funny to him.
that
But
do look
I'm
funny when we put it that
honestly
way.
I feel like me. I'm a big ass kid. I wouldn't be texting no fucking 13-year-old girl. You get
Yeah, I
me?
wouldn't even
Because
give a girl a 13-year-old my
yeah,
number. What the fuck?
there ain't nothing for us to be talking about. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nothing
So
in common.
you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. I'm not in Drake's shoes. I don't know what he's pulling, but he has that jacket on him, and it's something that I don't know enough about. So I'm not gonna be listening to his shit until I fucking until he stands trial for whatever the fuck he's going through
No.
and whatever he's doing.
Oh, is that serious? He's going through trial for this piece?
No, I'm just
Oh, I was about to say, like, goddamn, is that bad?
nah. But dudes be like, nigga, stop grooming bitches, bro. Like it's in the memes and shit. You get what I'm saying? Like
That's crazy.
he's memed at this point.
I don't think
You get what I'm saying?
anyone could do it any worse than this man R. Kelly, bro.
Yeah, R. Kelly, his ass deserves to be
He's
in jail.
finished.
I don't care what nobody said. I know what people say is first. I know the families probably knew, and they wrong too. The families was like, "Oh, that's R. Kelly, daughter. Get in there and
Yeah,
get
they
that
probably get it
money."
for some money. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was paying and shit. Oh, he fucked himself over.
And once
He
that money
played
dried
stupid
up,
games.
the parents are
Yep.
probably like, "Yo, get
He
this
was like,
nigga, son."
nah. Now let's get more money.
Word.
Yeah, yeah. It was crazy. He played himself. You
He
get what I'm
played
saying?
himself, bro.
You could have been messing with some grown ass women. You want to mess with these young chicks. That's your problem, bro. Now you're in jail. I ain't gonna feel bad for you.
Yeah, for the shit that I've been hearing, bro, he really has a problem. Like he's probably really sick when it comes to that kind of shit. Cause like you said, he can get older women. It's not hard for him to get older women. He could just
Now
say,
for him to get any,
"Bitches."
he's choosing these young
Yeah,
bitches.
he's choosing them, so he's knowing what he's
Yeah,
doing. He's purposely doing this shit.
making sex tapes and shit.
That shit
Crazy.
is wild.
I seen that when I was younger.
Same
When I
here.
was younger,
When
I
we were
seen that shit.
teenagers, we seen that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I was young when I seen that shit. 'Cause that's illegal. That technically is, you know what I'm saying, illegal to watch that shit.
I just
Well,
thought it was making me
it isn't
cringe.
technical. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it is legal to see that shit. I saw it when I was a kid, and I can't. That ain't right. I can't
Nah.
accept that shit.
And that was just one of them that we seen.
Yeah,
One of the
that's
girls
just
that they
one.
told.
Yeah, and who knows what else he's been doing? You get what
Oh
I'm saying?
god.
So
That man
that's
got like what
crazy.
100 years they gave him.
Yeah, dude. I don't like when motherfuckers try to compare one dude. It's every time a brother goes to jail, everyone tries to compare the shit to another brother going to jail. Every brother's different. Don't sit there and be like, "Well, R. Kelly went to jail," and it's like, I don't know, some innocent dude. They'll be like, "Well, they locked Martin Luther King up, and then
Mm.
they lock R. Kelly up." Oh, that's two completely different things. They was locking they locked Martin Luther King up because he was standing up for civil rights. They locked R. Kelly up because he was fucking young bitches, bro. Like, don't sit there and try to act like every time a brother goes to jail is a damn conspiracy. Sometimes when brothers go to jail,
They
they
deserve that
deserve to
shit.
go to jail. You
Yeah,
get what I'm saying?
exactly.
I believe I don't know how good or bad it's gonna sound. I believe Michael Jackson was framed and shit.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel like a
definitely.
lot. You get what I'm saying? And he beat his shit in the court
Yeah.
of law. You get what I'm saying? And they proved that people was trying to extort him.
Yeah,
You know
they
what I'm
lied.
saying?
Yeah, they actually caught those niggas guilty after this man passed
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
The stories didn't match up.
And then they did the documentary and was leaving out exculpatory evidence that would have exonerated, that would have got him off. Like, come on. So I feel like he got played. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying? And
all for the
they're
money.
like, oh, they was like, oh, he was in bed with a bunch of kids. He was like in bed with, it'd be like the kid, the mom, and the dad. Like, and the bed was like the size of a room and shit. So they were trying
Manip-
to play him.
yeah, trying to manipulate the story.
Yeah, and he yeah, some of the people did get money. It's hard when you at Target and people can just get money just off of making up a lie about you. But R. Kelly ain't that.
Oh
So
nah.
I don't like when niggas try to compare every brother that goes to jail to a damn like the world's against them. Nah, it's not that. Cause now the brothers that really are locked up for some shit that they didn't do and they don't deserve, you can't. Now you're putting on. It's gonna be like these white folk are gonna be like, hold on, why should we believe what y'all saying about this dude when y'all are saying that R. Kelly was shouldn't have been locked up? You get what I'm saying? It makes everyone look bad, and criminals. Let's face it, criminals molded the world, the country. Most of like well, you can't say just because someone's a criminal, they're wrong because police was against all the most famous and not famous, most influential people in the world. Jesus Christ was a criminal. He went to trial, lost trial. Police went, found his ass, nailed him up to a cross, and killed him. Martin Luther King was a criminal. He would go and sit in somewhere. Cops would come in, arrest his ass, whoop his ass, throw him in jail multiple times. Now he's a hero. Anne Frank was a criminal. She was running from the damn Nazis. They took her and threw her back in jail into the concentration camp. You know what I'm saying? Gandhi, criminal. George Washington was a criminal. You know what I'm saying? So just because somebody was a criminal doesn't mean that they ain't a hero. You know what I'm saying? Because the most influential people in the damn world were criminals. There's
Makes
somebody.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
facts. They're saying that
Yeah,
the prison systems are making the most bank out here because they're saying that everyone's
yeah.
criminals out here. So it's just like,
And I'm not saying every damn criminal is
oh,
fucking Gandhi or George Washington. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying at the end of the day, uh, just because you throw someone like Frank Hampton, just because you throw someone in jail doesn't mean that all their credibility goes out the window. Because history shows all the most uh, influential people and some of the best heroes were damn criminals. Rosa Parks was a criminal because she didn't want to fucking sit in the back of the bus. You get what I mean?
yeah,
That's all I'm saying about that. And I don't like when people try to put R. Kelly in the same breath as these heroes because he's a celebrity, he's black, and he happened to get his ass locked up.
he got good
Some
barbecue
motherfuckers
music.
is yeah, just because he got some hits. I ain't gonna lie about
He got
that. He
some
got
good
some hits.
music.
You know what I'm saying? But he's still a piece of shit.
Yeah,
It's
hell yeah.
like my man's Chris. Well, not my man's anymore. Chris Benoit fucking went killed his whole family. You know what I'm saying? And people be all trying to justify that shit. They be like, "Well, he was good at German suplexes, so I forgive him killing his family." Like these folks don't give a fuck. That's
That
crazy.
shit was
Nah,
wild when I heard about that.
he's a piece of shit. He killed his family, and he don't deserve no sympathy or pity or praise. You get what I'm saying? It
Yeah,
doesn't matter how good at his job he was. He was a piece of shit at the end of the day, and he don't deserve no praise. It's like our cat, that nigga don't deserve no damn praise.
nope.
He got himself caught up. That's the shit he gets.
He probably thought he was doing all this shit tonight. He probably think he wasn't gonna get caught. Low key.
Yeah, he thought he had it all in the bag. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
He's like, fuck it. And he probably felt invincible at that time.
Until his money dried up.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think his money dried up too much. It was just like he stopped paying off too many people. In a way it did dry up. You right.
Yeah.
His money started drying up, and these people were like, "Hold on, nigga, we ain't getting money off you. We'll drag it out of you, then, nigga." They threw his ass in jail and pulled it right out of him.
Yo,
Crazy.
what's up with your man Bobby Shmurda, bro?
Oh man, I don't know what he's done. I just seen some pictures.
Yo,
So
man.
I'm not gonna put a jacket on him, I seen some pictures. What happened? What's your point of view? What happened with him?
That man got turned out, bro.
Oh no! Come on, man.
That man got turned out, bro.
This is what I'm gonna say about Bobby Shmurda. He first of all, he did one of the most genuine, real nigga things you could ever do. He stood
Can't
up
take
for
that
his
away
boy.
from him.
He stood up for his boy, and he took time and didn't fucking go in and snitching on nobody. Shit, I've done that for somebody before. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I only have the utmost respect to him with that. But these pictures of him twerking and shit,
Whose man's is this?
I don't know I don't know, man. I don't know if he came out or what, but he need to if that's the type of energy he's. What is that? Because you never know when something's a meme or when something happened. What happened?
I think those photos were I think it was from a video shoot. I think one of the Migos was having some sort of video shoot, and then like they just captured some funny ass photos of your man posing with the glasses and shit. I'm like,
I'm hoping he just got hit at a bad angle because any nigga, you take a picture. Hold on, listen, you take a picture of a nigga If I take 500 pictures of you, bro, I can find one that you look a little fruity in.
bro, this man posed. He had some pose with the glasses and shit where he was like, nigga, nah. He practiced that shit, bro.
I don't know. See, that's the thing. I'm hoping he just got hit at a wrong angle for a split second. You get
No.
Nigga, I don't know. What if a nigga's like stretching one day, like, ugh, and they arch their back a little bit, and the nigga take a picture?
Nah, son.
Look like yeah.
I ain't trying to hear that. I'm going to send you the picture that I have in mind so that people can see what I'm talking about because that shit was wild, bro.
We'll put it on the screen.
We'll put it on the screen.
Yeah, we'll put it on the screen. I don't know if it's justified. Hold on, let me look it up right now. So,
in that same picture that I tagged you on Facebook.
Yeah, see you the one. Yeah.
Yeah, one of those poses, bro. He had to pose with the glasses, and he was posing like on some Sailor Moon shit. And like, bruh, I was like, yo.
Oh, man.
That shit had me in tears, bro. I was laughing my ass off, bro. I could not stop laughing.
Yeah,
but a good majority of his photos that were in that post, it kind of looked like they took 500, and then that one looked weird. But there was one where I'm like, nah, he purposely posed for this one.
Dude, that looks like that was planned out, bro.
Exactly, man. Like,
I can't defend that. I mean, hey, if that's the way he's swinging, more power to him. But
I just got a question, like, who man's is that?
He just losing. That was one of my guys, bro. Now we lost him. You get what I'm saying? He's part of the community now, bro. That was my guy too. Bobby with the two.
That's why I tagged you and Blizz in that piece because I'm like, oh yeah, you guys bang with that man, Bobby.
Yeah, that's my. No, I still bang with him. If he gay, then whatever.
Has he dropped any music since he came out?
I think he dropped a couple freestyles I heard, and it was alright. I'm more like Bobby as a person. I don't really like his music. I like him as a person. You get what I'm saying?
Got you.
Fucking Bobby with.
I thought he would have came out with an album or something because he's been in there for a minute.
I got a question for you. What do you think about critical race theory?
Critical race theory? You may have to break that down to me.
Well, I don't know what it is either, so we ain't even gonna talk about it. I see a lot of people arguing over. I don't know what it is. See, I'm probably wrong, but critical race theory, I guess, is people don't want students to talk about race in school, whether it be slavery or whatever it is. I guess that's what it is.
That's got to be talked about because honestly,
like, no, we're not talking about slavery. Like, so I don't know. I'm probably wrong, but
it's just another way for America to hide their fucked up history. They're trying to sweep all the fucked up shit under the rug.
I get it, but what I don't get is when I see a motherfucker with a Confederate flag, I automatically think they're racist.
Yeah, same here.
I don't. There's no way to justify that. The Confederacy was for 5 years. They was a treasonous group of people who wanted slavery, and they got their ass whooped by the real Americans. That's how deep it goes for me. And for you to wave that flag around, you're racist to me. But when you tell one of them racist motherfuckers, when you say, hey, you're racist because you got that flag, these white folk will say, well, you need to look up your history. You don't know your history. Look up the history. What history they want to talk about? Because when you bring up slavery, they'll be like, oh, that's old news. Why are you bringing up old shit? Who gives a like?
I mean,
Move on.
that's history.
Yeah, but then you say, oh, look up your history. What history you want me to look up? Like they get real selective about the history they want to talk about. You get what I'm saying? And the history that they don't want to talk about, they just call it critical race theory.
They want to
And they
erase
throw
that
it in
shit.
this box, and they say, oh, y'all just complaining, y'all are un-American because you want to talk about history when y'all told me to talk about this shit. Y'all said look up the history. I looked it up. It's a racist flag. Ain't nothing good about this shit.
Nothing good about it.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. These racist people need to just come out and be like, look, I'm racist. Stop doing all this stupid shit and doing and trying to justify doing the racist shit. If you're racist,
Or saying that
just
they
say
got a
it.
black
And
friend.
yeah,
I'm not
that's what they
racist.
do.
My step cousin's brother's sister is black. Like, nigga,
Get the
stop
fuck
it.
out of here. Like, they can pinpoint who it is and shit.
Like,
That
come
shit's
on.
crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't respect racism, but if I ask you if you're racist and if you're honest with me, I respect that. Instead of
Yeah.
me asking you and you saying no, and then you're just hitting me with some racist shit. I'm like, fuck.
And then you trying to fucking justify the shit and write a
Yeah.
12-page essay about how you're not racist and you don't see color and
Nah.
oh, I don't see color and this is why. And then you like they got these racist motherfuckers have so many arguments as to why they're not racist. You
And
know
that
what I'm
just proves
saying?
all enough that they are
Yeah.
racist.
Yeah, these motherfuckers would be like, I'm not racist. I did this. I dated an Asian once, and I did this and that. Like, get the fuck. Like, you waving the flag, bro. You racist. You get what I'm saying? If Donald Trump says some racist shit, it's racist. Don't try to justify.
Yeah, there's
Like
no
when he's
just yeah,
talking
you can't
about
justify
when
that.
he's talking about sicking dogs on the Black Lives Matter protesters, and then when his fucking rioters are when he let's say he's gonna sick dogs on Black Lives Matter protesters and because of the rioters, you get what I'm saying? And then when his people go and break into the Capitol building, he's talking about he loves them and shit. Like, come on with the bullshit. Oh, those are good people on both sides. That's just some racist shit he said.
Yeah, that is
No
some
way
racist
around
shit.
this shit. I don't want to hear a 9-page fucking essay as to why. Oh, this is how. Like, no. I don't
Yeah,
need
there's no
people.
justification for that, bro.
There's no justifications. I don't need to hear niggas hypothetical situations and I forget the word. Their like connotation. I forget the word, but
It's
they
either
have
you're
like
racist or you ain't.
yeah, that's it, bro. Racism isn't a difference of opinion. But
Facts.
people need to stop doing this closet racist ass shit
And America
and
needs to stop
complain.
trying to erase history from the history books
Yeah,
because
which definitely. All right, go. What you saying?
no, I'm just gonna say because like that's fucked up. Because I'll guarantee you, if it was the other way around, if us black people were like slave owners and shit, we was like taking prisoners of another race, they want to keep that shit in the motherfucking history books for whole fucking lifespan. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
nah.
Well, they be talking about it every day, and what gets me is when they talk about slavery, or like someone was like, oh, like first of all, I don't agree with reparations. That's just too much money to be going around. Like I don't
It's
think
gonna go right back to the hands that gave it to us. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. So and first of all, black people. We spend we don't have the best spending habits.
We
Let's just
definitely
keep it real,
don't.
bro.
We definitely
We sit
don't.
here. Black people will sit here and complain about uh, police killing people and institutional racism, and then they'll go and buy some Jordans, yeah, and then they'll go and buy some Gucci's, and they won't buy some Shacks. They won't buy the Marburys. You get what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
won't support black-owned shit.
Nope.
They'll complain about what the white people are doing to them. You support you when you go and you buy the Gucci's, you're supporting a corporation. You get what I'm saying? That's doing nothing for you. But then when if Master P comes out with some sneakers, everyone's like, oh, that's that cheap shit.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna support your own community. There,
That's
like
facts.
When Nipsey was alive, he was doing no brothers wasn't supporting him. He died in his hood, but from another jealous black man. You
Which
get
is
what I'm
fucked
saying?
up. I'm still hurt by that shit, bro.
Yeah, and it's crazy. He was trying to build his community up,
Yep.
but most people in his community don't want to do that shit. They want to buy the Yeezys and the Jordans. I don't care. The Yeezys is owned. It's white owned. Jordan is white owned. It's owned by Nike. And Jordan and Kanye are just the catalyst
Yeah.
for black people to look at and be like, that's them. They know
They're like a family
most of the
tree. So you got
consumer.
Adidas
Yeah,
here, and then you got Yeezys on this timeline here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all
yeah.
part of the same joint.
It's first of all, it's white owned. You get what
Yep.
I'm saying? It's and it's not. I'm not saying white owned is a bad thing. It's big corporation owned because these big corporate and first of all, these owners of Gucci and Louis and Prada and all these owners, they don't give a fuck about black people. They don't give a fuck about black people being oppressed. You know what I'm
They only
saying?
care about our money.
They only care about that money, and black people are spending the damn money on them. Black people are paying our oppressors. Don't complain about being oppressed if you're gonna support your oppressors.
But I was gonna say on that last topic that we're getting a little bit better when it comes to like putting money back into like real estate. I feel like a lot of black people are into real estate and they're putting the money back into the communities in that way, in a
Yeah.
sense. So
Yep.
slowly, very slowly, but surely, we're putting our money into the right place. It took
I
like
hope
damn near
so.
2 years ago for us to come to that realization.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we need to put money back into our own communities because, like, back to when it comes to like even like the mom and pop barbershop. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like, it could be a black owned business. They try to pass it on to one of their kids, but then that kid is like, nah, this shit is whack. I want to sell this shit for money, and
Hmm.
that's been happening a lot over the past few years. But now it's starting to seem like it's starting to finally come back full circle, where we're putting the money back into the communities and building our own
I
stores and
hope,
buildings and all that stuff. Very slowly but
because
surely.
you got to think about it. When you, just like I was saying earlier, when you are supporting like you're supporting your oppressors when you're buying needless ass shit. If you're gonna buy needless ass shit, at least do it black owned, and not only just black owned, do it black owned where it's putting it back into the community. Don't complain about police driving by your house and harassing you, and then you fucking going and you ain't doing nothing about it, and you supporting the oppressors.
Yeah.
Because it's like this. Let's say like real estate. I'm into real estate too. I'm invested in a couple properties. Got my LLC and everything. Let's say it like this. Let's say I buy a house, and the next door you buy that house. You get what I'm saying? And the next door, one of our boys buy the house. Let's say we buy a whole block. You get what I'm saying? Let's say we get a group of brothers, and we buy a whole block. None of I got your back, you got my back. We all take care of each other. Ain't none of us calling the police on this road.
Nah.
We own this road now. This is a private road. Police don't need to come here. Y'all ain't allowed in here. This is private property. We put a gate up, bang bang, on both sides of the road. You get what I'm saying? The police ain't gonna be oppressing us in there because it's all our property. Ain't gonna be. There's no. Now you solved the problem about police oppressing you because they can't come down this road. You get what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Yep.
That's how I feel. But brothers ain't doing that. They sitting there, they wasting their money on the Jordans and wasting money. Black
On
people ain't
jewelry,
poor.
especially jewelry,
Yeah.
bro. Like, it's
Bla-
ridiculous how much money
It's
deserves to spend on
crazy because
jewelry.
black people, we're not poor. We just got bad spending habits. That's what it is. Because what do these Asian people do? They don't go and they don't go and buy a store and put it in the middle of the suburbs. White people
Mm.
buy a store and put that in the suburbs. These Asian people will come and they'll put a fucking corner store right in the hood. Because they know brothers is going in there every day. You get what I'm saying?
Shouldn't we?
Indian people go in there right in the hood, right in the middle of the hood. You get what I'm saying? Brothers, that's what we need to do. We need to take our own money, build our own communities. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if not, we can't be. We need to build up our own Black Wall Street. I think we're at the point now. I hope we at the point now in America where we can build some shit and we're not gonna get it burned down. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not gonna lie, the government is gonna do some fuck shit. They're gonna
Oh
be like,
yeah.
oh, you don't got the right permits and you ain't got this and that. They're
They're gonna
gonna
make it
try to
really hard
fucking
for us.
they're gonna make it really hard for us. You get what I'm saying? We got to take two steps for every one step they take. They're gonna make it hard, but hey, that's what we do. We persevere. So we got to buy our own stores. We got to buy our own food. We got to buy our own clothes. We got to make our own clothing company if that's affordable for poor people. We got to stop. If you see a broke kid with wearing some Shacks, you got to stop making fun of him because your
Yeah.
mom bought you some Jordans. You get what I'm saying? If you see a kid that doesn't have the fucking Supreme sweatshirt or whatever the fuck these young kids are wearing, you can't be making fun of him because because he wanted to go and wear a fucking Marbury sweater. You get what I'm saying? We should just be wearing clothes just to keep ourselves warm and clothes. We shouldn't be doing that shit as a damn status symbol. Like fucking like back when the slaves was getting branded. That's what these niggas are doing now, just branding themselves. Oh, I got the Nike. I'm cool because I got the Nike on. Like, bro, you spending $100 something on some shoes that's just gonna get you from point A to point B, and you're
It's
thinking that you high on status because you going and supporting a big company that don't give a fuck about you.
it's like
You
they're
know what I'm
paying for
saying?
validation. So I got these
Yep.
ill ass shoes, so people can look at me a certain way, type shit. That shit is whack. Is everything
That's
that
what
you
it
just
is.
said is facts. I
Yep.
wanna
And
I
these
wanna go
big
back. I wanna go back to
one
what you
more
were
thing,
saying.
these big
Oh yeah, go ahead.
corporations, these big corporations, that's what they do. They they see black people just want validation, so they sell that validation. Like, hey, buy my stuff, and you'll be validated with your own people. And that's why black people don't need no damn reparations because we just gonna give it right back to the
Yeah, exactly.
motherfucker, them motherfuckers. What was you
Instead, just
gonna
give
say?
us land. Give us land for reparations. But I was
It
gonna
was
say
land,
back
food.
all that. But I wanted to go back to where black people having bad spending habits. Who exactly do you think is to blame for that? It has to be ourselves, right?
Ah, yeah. See, the thing is, black people we go through a lot, right? We do go through a lot, and we are oppressed. At the end of the day, we got. But if somebody tricks you, fool me once, shame on me. You know what I'm saying? What did how Bush say it in the J Cole track? It's like this: fool me once, shame on you. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. That's how it goes. If you got fooled, we've been getting fooled for hundreds of years, bro. We gotta blame. We can't keep blaming the white man for this shit. It's us at this point.
Yeah, it sounds like when it
You know what
comes
I'm
to the
saying?
bad spending habit, we gotta take accountability for that shit.
Yeah, we got to take accountability. But it is these white folks who's saying like, "Hey, buy my shit and you'll be validated with your own people." It's them. It's them tricking. But the white folks are tricking the black people. But black people, it's our fault for having these bad spending habits and being tricked. You have to take accountability for being tricked. That's the way I'm looking at it. When these white folks know that black people are gonna have bad spending habits and they capitalizing off of it, and you can't really be mad at them because they just doing it
Marketing.
works for them.
Yeah, the market.
It's working for them. But black people try to have this conversation with other like if you see a nigga with some whatever, I know you want to look good. What I'm not saying every nigga that wears Jordan is a damn coon, but I'm saying that when you sit there and you are supporting a big corporation that's not supporting you. When you go and you rock them Jordans and you rock that shit, you get what I'm saying? You
and
could
what?
be putting your money. This dude's with Jordans with no car, bro. It's crazy.
It's crazy because it seems like a lot of people are buying a whole lot of shit that they want, but they're not buying anything that they need. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Jordans are not a need. You don't need Jordans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead, invest that money. You know what I mean? Cop a car, cop an apartment or a crib. Get shit that you need that's gonna make your life better, easier, instead of just buying shit that you want just to stunt for clout, validation. That shit is whack. So I just feel like as long as we as people know that and stop buying the shit that we want, you know what I mean? I honestly feel like that can kind of be a small solution to saving money. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, that's gonna be a big solution to saving money. Buy what you need, don't buy what you want. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. That
We
should be the
need,
moral of the
we need
story.
to we need to buy our own land. You get what I'm saying? We need to buy our own food. You get what I'm saying? If I, and I'm not gonna lie, I tried the black owned thing. Like I told you, we had the me and a couple of my boys, we invested in some properties. We bought some houses, and our first plan we was like we doing all black owned everything. We hiring like if we need someone to do some plumbing, hiring a brother, electrician, brother electrician. It didn't work out for us. I'm not even gonna lie. Brothers was we just stab each other in the back and try to get over on the dollar on us. The brothers was doing wrong. One of the brothers came back and broke the windows out the building. Another brother fucking two of the plugs didn't work and he didn't fix it. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of lazy niggas out there that ain't trying to do their job. I want to support not even just black owned. I want to support black owned because I want to support my people, but I want to support people that's gonna build the community. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's about building the community,
Neighborhood
not paying.
heroes.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not. I don't want to be paying for fucking Jeff Bezos' yacht. You get what I'm saying?
Or for him to
I
go,
want.
for these rich niggas to go to space and shit. We ain't trying to pay for any
Yeah,
of
I'm not trying to
that.
pay for that shit. These niggas already got yachts. I'm not paying for their third Ferrari. You get what I'm saying? I would rather help the the sister who made the coffee shop. I'd rather put her kids through college. You get what I'm saying? I'd rather do that. We need to support each other. We can't sit here and be complaining about cops killing brothers if we don't even support each other financially.
And we
You
gotta
get what I'm
stop killing
saying?
ourselves too. We keep
And we
saying that the
gotta,
cops are killing us, but we
yeah,
out here doing shit, their
yeah.
job for them in most cases.
And I agree with that too. But one thing, it's like this. Black Lives Matter. I think it's an important thing, and it's a, but when I hear people argue it, they'll be like, "Well, what about black on black crime? What about black people killing black people?" They'll try to use that as an argument to derail Black
Black
Lives
Lives
Matter,
Matter. Yeah.
which is two totally different things. A black person, a black criminal killing another black criminal is totally different from a white cop killing an innocent unarmed black man. Those are two totally different things. And a black person killing another black person, stray innocent black person, that's bad too. You get what I'm saying? But it is two totally different things. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Police brutality and crime is two totally different things. That's so. I don't think it should be saying we shouldn't use one to invalidate the other. But at the end of the day, we do need to stop killing each other. You know what I'm saying? That shit's it's getting crazy. We in danger to the damn police, to our own government, and to our own people. You know what I'm saying? We're the
Yeah.
beacon of hate in the damn world. It's crazy because even in Africa, the Africans don't even like us. The Africans look at it like, oh, y'all are the descendants of them niggas that got fucking scooped up by them white people.
They're
Because a
probably
lot
saying
of
it's
the
mad
time,
bougie. They're probably saying think
yeah,
us African Americans are bougie as fuck.
yeah, and a lot of the times they was trying to go and enslave some tribes, and some of them tribes were like, man, fuck this, and they killed all them people. They don't like to talk about that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of the Africans was killing the people that was trying to enslave them. A lot of the Africans was taking the boats, killing everyone, and turning the boat back around, going back to Africa. And one of the times they even killed everyone on the boat and went to America. And they got their freedom back because they weren't enslaved when they came to America. They weren't.
Savage.
You know what I'm saying? They don't talk about that too much.
Savagery.
But
Goddamn.
I agree with you, bro.
It's a wild world we're living in, bro. We only seeing shit that's happening here in the States. We're not even seeing all the craziness that's going on overseas, bro.
Yeah, who knows
All
what's
the shit
going
that they
on out
don't
there?
show on the news and all the craziness.
Yeah, because the news, I do feel like it's meant to divide us. You watch Fox News and you watch CNN, and they just straight lying on there.
Fear
They
mongering
just be
too,
lying.
bro.
Yeah, fear mongering and lying, trying to keep people trying to argue about bullshit ass shit that don't even matter, bro.
Yep. It
It's
could be
crazy. Like
something this small that's like irrelevant, but the news would try to make it as big as possible. Like,
yeah, like
bruh.
we still arguing about gay marriage for like decades, bro. It's crazy, bro.
I
Like,
honestly feel like the marriage laws in this country are fucked up, depending on what state you're in. Like marriage, bro. I don't think marriage benefits anyone. It definitely don't
yeah.
benefit the man.
What? How do you feel about gay marriage? Do you think it should be legal or illegal?
Honestly, I think it should be legal.
Okay.
I can tell from your face that you disagree.
I disagree. I'm gonna tell you why. This is gonna sound. It sounds bad when you first say it. Gay marriage shouldn't be legal because it sounds like I'm saying gay people shouldn't have the same rights as us. This is what I'm saying. Marriage is a religious concept.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? Marriage.
I already
The
debunks
first
it right
marriage.
there.
Yeah. So the first marriage was Adam and Eve. You get what I'm saying? Let's talk about what marriage is first. The first marriage was Adam and Eve. There wasn't no damn preacher there. There wasn't no church. It was Adam and Eve and the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
The Lord.
It was Adam and Eve and God, and they was like, And Adam's like, yo, you're my wife. She said, you're my husband, and God was the witness. And he said, all right, y'all are married. Y'all can fucking make babies and shit. You get what I'm saying? So marriage is. I don't care about the contract and the paperwork and all that shit. I'm not talking about
That's
that.
what makes it
You know what I'm
complicated.
saying?
That's what makes
Yeah.
marriages
See,
fail.
I'm not talking about marriage as in all this paperwork and sharing bank accounts and all that shit. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about marriage as it's one person and another person saying, and God saying we gonna agree with each other, or we gonna agree to spend our lives together. That's what marriage is supposed to be. It's people that are damn atheists getting married. That's a religious ceremony you're doing. If you're getting married, you're saying, "Hey, I want God to uh, bond our souls," or however they want to word it. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when gay people want to get married, that's what they're doing. I'm like, if you're like, don't sit there and say, I'm not saying all gay people aren't religious, but you're doing
A religious act.
religious a religious act, and you need God's permission to do it. If you believe in if you're getting married in this religious ceremony, I don't think it's supposedly in the Bible. God's not going to be saying like, "Oh yeah, Steve, you can kiss Joe," and y'all are married. You get what I'm saying? So right there, you're debunking it. That's what I'm saying. If we want to reword it and make it and make marriage mean something else, then I agree with gay marriage. But don't. At this point it was, or what it was originally, it was a religious ceremony of a man and a woman marrying each other.
So they need to
Now
have a non-religious marriage and then keep the traditional
yeah,
marriage that we know. So that way
yeah,
it's separate and it won't make shit complicated. That sounds
yeah.
like a solution,
And
probably.
I don't agree with marriage right now. Not
I
even
don't
just gay
either.
marriage. It's like this. Marriage, how are you getting, why should I have to pay to let this person know I love? It's supposed to be between me and her and God. Now you got to pay
The,
for a wedding. Wasn't no damn
the
wedding ceremony in the
yeah,
Bible.
the government's
Wasn't
involved
no,
once you're married. That shit is
wasn't no,
crazy.
yeah, the government is supposed to, I'm supposed to be married through the government's eyes.
That's fucked up.
You're really supposed to be married through the Lord's eyes. Supposedly, you get what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
ain't no damn Christian, so yeah, I'm just gonna throw that out there. But I did read the whole Bible, so I know what I'm talking about. But that's all I'm saying. The government shouldn't dictate my marriage. You get what I'm saying? It should be between you, that person, and God. So if the gay people want to get married, if you can work that out with you and the other person and God, great. You get what I'm saying? But nowadays, marriage isn't the traditional marriage that it was.
Nah.
It's a totally different concept, just like we said. So now I do think in this way, gay people should be allowed to do what everyone else is doing. Don't
It's
you want? They wanted to change marriage. First of all, if you're Christian and you agree with the way they're doing marriage now, then you have to agree with. Then you have to let gay people do the same thing because you let the government dictate if y'all are married.
yep.
You get what I'm saying? These Christians let that they love that shit. You people do it. You go to a Christian church and you hire a Christian preacher and you get a Christian to you do all that contract shit in the church. So the church agrees with it. If you're gonna let regular citizens do this shit and let the government dictate it, you have to let gay people do it too. So you can't be against the shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't let the government in it. The law is that everyone should be equal and have equal rights. So gay people should be allowed to get married in that sense. I don't agree with that type of marriage, whether it's gay or straight. So that's why when you hear me say I don't agree with gay marriage, it sounds bad, but I feel like I explained it in a way that it is. I don't think it's impossible for gay people to traditionally get married because it was supposed to be a man, a woman, and God. But now it's not that anymore.
I
Now it's a
mean,
man. Now it's a person, and God, and the church, and the damn contract, and the government, and this and that, and you owe me half, and this and that. Like, it's all that shit. It's something totally different now.
since you
So
put
I
it
do
that
agree
way,
with
yeah,
it.
it totally makes a whole lot more sense. Like hearing what you said about what your thoughts on marriage is. Like, it makes a lot more sense. And to me, it also seems like a lot of people are only getting married just to have a wedding. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
That's
yeah.
what it seems like to me, just to have that day, because everyone wants to have a wedding, because that day seems pretty lit. You know what I'm saying? But marriages and divorces, bro, like the divorce rate is pretty high, and I'm
It's
hearing that,
higher than marriage right now.
a good majority of them are pretty much caused by women. A lot of women are out here divorcing their mans. And that kind of looks fishy because a lot of women that get into a divorce, they leave with half the money that the man earns or whatever the case may be, whatever's
Yep.
in the contract. So,
It's gonna sound bad, but I agree with that. Hey, don't get married to no bitch that's gonna take half your shit, bro. You gotta figure it
hey,
out. You get what I'm saying?
I
You
don't
gotta
plan on
be a
getting
good
married.
judge. You gotta be a good judge of character. And most marriages end in divorce at this point. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So when you going to get married, you gotta think, oh, I most likely might get divorced. And you 100% right. I agree with you. People get married just to have weddings,
Just to have that
eh,
experience.
just to have the experience, just to take. Bitches are. I give it to women, bro. I give it to them. They are a crazy creature. It's like the shit I see them do. Bitches will go on a trip to Vegas and 1,000 and some change just to go to Vegas and book some hotel rooms, just to take a couple pictures and go through the whole motions. Vegas ain't ready for us. Four bitches fucking hopping in the car, splitting the telly, and fucking going there, getting some Long Island, whatever these bitches
Mm?
drink, some mixed drink, and taking pictures and doing the
Hennessy.
boomerang. Yeah, getting a couple shots of Hennessy, going in the club, taking some videos, and then going home. It's like people they spending money just to say, hey, I went on vacation. Look at my pictures.
And not even
Bitches are
do
going.
anything.
Bitches are having weddings just to take pictures and say, look, I got married.
All
He's,
that,
I said yes. Hashtag I said yes. But taking pictures like you get what I'm saying. Just to do it. Bitches are getting pregnant just to take pictures holding their belly, bro.
yep.
It's crazy at this point.
Social media is a curse, bro. Like
Social
social
media is
media is not
fucking people
helping.
up.
It really is. It fucks up everyone's just way of thinking because a lot of people have an idea of how a person may be judging from their social media and not even know the person. And it's crazy because a lot of people on social media can fake about how their lifestyle is.
Yeah.
You can post nothing but good shit. You can always post like, oh, I travel this, travel that, travel that. But for all you know, that person probably took all those travel pictures like 5 years ago and just posted them that time. And you thinking that they're doing all
Yeah.
this traveling and shit, but they're really not. Social media is a
Yeah, when you look
it's a
at
broken
someone's
mirror.
page, when you see, yeah, it's a broken mirror because you see in the highlights of their life everything that they want to show you.
Yeah, exactly.
I know miserable bitches that are posting about their boyfriend and their kids and shit. I know bitches that are. I gotta stop saying bitches.
I'll just say shorties.
Nah, I'm talking about bitches though. I know bitches. This is because what I'm about to tell you. This is what bitches do, bro. I know bitches that are the best mothers on Facebook, posting about their kids all the time, and then they don't have custody of their kids. They don't even live with their damn kids,
That
but they
part.
posting about them all the time. I know this one girl, right? I'm not even gonna mention no names. I know this one bitch. This bitch, she don't got her kids never. You get what I'm saying? But she takes fucking a bunch of pictures with her kids, changes clothes, takes a bunch of more pictures with her kids. Probably goes to one of their sports games and takes a little video for 5 minutes and dips. And and then the only time she sees her kids is when she's transferring her from one person to the next. She'll take her kids and bring her to, let's say, she's bringing them to her baby dad's. Okay, drop the kids off. The kids over there for 4 days. And she goes back, picks the kids up, takes some pictures, brings it over to the mom's house. And now the mom's she don't never spend time with the kids. I know multiple bitches that do that because they ain't women doing shit like that.
Yeah, there's definitely no
You
women doing
understand?
that. But damn, it kind of sounds like she probably knows that she's not a good mom's, and I guess for her to show the family and friends that's close to her, she's probably, I don't know, she's looking for some sort of way to show people that she's a good mom when she's not. But that's
Yeah,
just making it worse for
I know
herself.
dudes. Yeah, I know chicks that it's like, who we gonna find a babysitter? Why don't you call her mom? Oh, you crazy? She don't watch her own kids. It's crazy, bro.
Wow.
I know multiple women like that, bro. I know dudes like that too. I know dude. It's crazy.
It is
I,
crazy, bro.
and it's crazy because I don't never post pictures of my son or my nephews or nothing. But it don't mean I ain't with it. I'm with my son 24/7. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But people, I don't know. I don't know what people would think. I don't have to fucking prove nothing. I don't gotta fucking post my son every day and shit. That's just not what I do
I
personally.
mean, just
And
us
I do
being.
know a lot of good, and I do know a lot of good women, a lot of good moms that do post their kids every day because they really are proud of it. But these bitches are trying to keep up with these good moms by posting pictures of their kids every day when they only with them once every few weeks. That's who I got the problem with.
Yeah, I got the problem with that too, bro, because that's just not cool.
Yeah,
It's not
not at
cool.
all, bro.
Nah. Is she paying child
Not at all.
support?
No,
What? I know if it was the other way
no,
around,
bro.
like she'll be hunting that dude for some
No,
child support money.
nope. She ain't
That's
paying no
crazy.
damn child support. Ain't doing nothing, bro. It's just she's living a life, clubbing every weekend. It's crazy. She's one of them bitches that'll go to Vegas for fucking a week and take 100 pictures and post about it. Take me and then post about it a month later. Take me back. Bitches are so predictable. It's crazy, bro.
It is, man. It
Yeah,
is. It's unfortunate because I feel like a lot of women always have something to prove when it comes to social media. It's like they
yeah,
proving to other women that, oh yeah, I'm a mom, I'm a bad bitch, da 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 da. Like, yo, why does it
yeah.
even matter? Just focus on your life and focus on
It's gotta.
yourself.
It's yo. You're right. It's got to be hard to be a woman now because they competing with with something that's uh they trying to attain something that's unobtainable. They want to work out and get the ass like Kim Kardashian that you can't get because it's they competing with bitches that are surgically genetically impossible. You get what I'm saying? They trying to be the sexiest girl. They trying to be the best mom. They trying to look like they have the best life and have the most fun. And it's hard to compete with that shit. And men are doing the shit too. Dudes is
Hmm.
acting like they out here fucking living their best life and they miserable and shit.
Yeah, facts. People get to
Yeah,
hide behind social media.
yeah.
Like they could
It's
be.
crazy, bro.
It is crazy, bro. It's scary because this is how it is now, and social media is only evolving and getting like crazier with the social media. You got TikTok and you got Snapchat. It's it's more and more social
Yeah,
media is coming out, so I don't think this is gonna die down anytime soon. I feel like it's only gonna get worse.
yeah. It's right now. It's woven into the fabric of society. Social
Yep.
media. You know what I'm saying? People flexing. That's all it is. Motherfuckers flexing. My life is better than yours. It's crazy.
And it's crazy because there are people out there that see that and get discouraged by seeing other people live their life. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's not cool because you, you're going to make those people feel like they have to prove to themselves on social media that they are somebody when in some cases they might not be. I mean, it can motivate somebody, but at the same time, it makes people feel bad. I've had people come to me a lot of the times, models, but like, I don't understand how this girl just started. Her picture's not even all that, but she got more clout than me. Da da da. I'm like,
Yeah.
people compare
Yeah.
like a
That's what it
fake
is.
life to
Especially
their
women.
life. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially women. Yeah, definitely.
And just like we were saying, I feel bad for the women because they gotta compare to some. It's like girls always comparing themselves to other women. Like, oh, she has a better life than me. This girl, she's doing it. She's doing this with, in this way. And nah, that chick's not even doing half of that shit she's saying she's doing. Her life isn't as extravagant as she's saying it is. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, bro. Uh, do you think women live life on easy mode?
Uh, what do you think? I want to hear your answer first.
I would have to say yeah. The reason why I say that, when I listen to Fresh and Fit podcast, they always be saying about how just being a woman, they get shit. Like, they ain't, like, if you go to a club, all right, so yeah, it's really hard for men out here to get sex. You know what I'm saying? We need to have this on point. We need to get our money right. Pretty much the things that I brought up a little bit earlier in the pod. We already
Hmm.
have to have those things for us to even be seen and recognized and appreciated by women. Whereas women could probably just go up in the club and be like, yo, who want to smash? Niggas would be running to her. You know what I mean? Da, 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 da,
Yeah.
da.
Yeah.
Women get free attention from dudes that are willing to give them money, that's willing to do all types of crazy shit just because they're women. And like, as for us men, we live life on hard mode because if we're a piece of shit, if we're broke, if we're fat, society is gonna let us know that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Society's gonna be like, "Oh, you a piece of shit, da da da, you trash." But if a woman is like, I guess, big, oh, love your curves, girl, da 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 da. There's really no
Yeah.
repercussions or accountability that's taken on women's part. They kind of get away with a lot of shit that us men don't, and that's a double standard. I'm not mad about that. It is what it is. It's reality. But I just honestly feel like women get a lot more benefits, and it's a lot easier for women to do things and to get things just for the simple fact of them being women.
Yeah. One thing you said that I want to hit on. You right. Society is gonna let a nigga know he's there. There is no fat nigga that doesn't know he's fat.
There's
There's
no
no
fat
broke.
a fat model. There's no fat model that we all know of.
No. There's no. Yeah. There's no fat man that doesn't know he's fat. There's no poor man that doesn't know he's poor. He know every man. Most men know where they stand in society. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? And the world is gonna let them know.
Oh yeah.
Their family's gonna let them know. TV's gonna let them know.
No
Everything. You get what I'm
sugarcoating, none of
saying?
that stuff. They're gonna tell us blunt and
There's
raw.
no sugarcoating none of that shit. You get what I'm saying? You can see a fat bitch that don't know she's fat. There's
Yeah.
plenty of fat bitches that think she's God gift to earth because
Yeah.
thirsty niggas be in her inbox lying to her and pillow talking to her and hitting her up at 3 in the morning and shit
Yeah.
on fucking every social media and shit.
If it was the
But
other way around, shit,
yeah,
that fat dude would not
you
be
get what
getting
I'm saying?
play unless he has money.
But I think there's certain things that are easier for women and certain things that are easier for men. I don't think women live life on easy mode because uh, what you brought up, if a chick walks in the club and say, who wants to hit, niggas are gonna run up to her, a dude. It is harder for men to get pussy than it is harder for women to get dick. You get what I'm saying? I think it would be easy mode in that, but I don't think it's easy mode in life. You get what I'm saying? I
Oh yeah,
know a
because they
lot
still
of
gotta give they still give birth at pregnant periods and
yeah,
shit. So there are a lot of
yeah,
hard mode things when it comes to women
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I mean, in the dating market, I think it's easier for women. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
100%. I would
It's easy.
definitely say
To
that
the,
much.
but I don't think in life, I don't think it's harder for women. I know what dudes be talking about now is they be like, oh, chicks go on OnlyFans and they post their feet and they can become a millionaire. And chicks can just fucking twerk and become a millionaire. It's just easier for women to make money. But then there's men. Okay, you can't be mad at a woman getting paid off her body, because men get paid off their body too. Let's be honest, bro. You can be the most talented basketball player on the planet. You could be better than Michael Jordan. You could be 10 times better than Michael Jordan. If you 5'2" and you got more talent than Michael Jordan, you still not making it in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You're still your body is not gonna allow you to compete with the men who have bigger, stronger, faster bodies and just a little bit more talent than you. You get
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
LeBron James is where he's at because of his
LeBron
talent,
James.
his talent, his strength, everything, his work ethic, everything. But one of the main reasons because his body, he's physically stronger than everybody, and he has a physical gift. Men get paid off their physical gifts. All the men in the NFL, all the men in the MLB and the NBA, all these sports players are getting paid off their physical gifts. So I don't like when dudes be like, "Oh, all sports players work hard." Yeah, maybe they do, but they getting paid off their physical gifts. So let women get paid off their physical gifts. Let this woman who's more beautiful than everyone get paid off her shit. Not every beautiful girl is getting paid off OnlyFans. They gotta have some type of talent somewhere. They have to have some type of marketing genius. They have to have some type of, you know what I'm saying? They have to be
They have a
somewhat
big old
intelligent.
ass.
Yeah, they got, you know what I'm saying? She got an ass bigger than everyone else's. She got a face prettier than everyone else's. Let her get paid off her physical gifts like you praise LeBron James for him getting paid off for his physical gifts. Because it doesn't matter. There can be a woman who is LeBron James size and has just as quick hand-eye coordination, but she's not gonna get a LeBron James contract playing basketball. You get what I'm saying? She's not even gonna make it in the NBA
That's facts. That's
because she's
facts.
a woman and her body is not built like men. You know what I'm saying? Men are just built better than women when it comes to sports. You could take a fucking. I seen a video of these women, pro soccer player women. They were like, we're the best. Da da da. We'll beat men. They played a middle school boys team, and the middle school boy team wiped them down. Not 1 point. You know what I'm saying? Men are just better, physically gifted at sports than women are. So the way I look at it is I don't think women have it on easy mode when they getting paid for being pretty because they can go turn around and say like, hey, all LeBron James is doing is dunking a damn ball. But men are so quick. Men can really see the talent in that.
But
They
that
can
man,
really.
LeBron James, he has to build up to the person that he is. He was in the
Yeah.
gym, hard
I,
body.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why the first thing I said was work ethic and everything.
yeah,
But
yeah.
there can be a chick that's doing everything LeBron's doing, be in the gym just as long as him, everything, just as talented as him, just as quick. But her body's not gonna let her even compete with the worst nigga in the NBA.
Yeah,
You know
because
what
we're
I'm
just not the
saying?
same when it comes to the physical.
Yeah. So I can't sit there and say I agree. I don't think women have easy mode. That's just me though.
Well, definitely when it comes to the dating market, because that's pretty much the topic I was feeding off of when it comes to like relationship stuff and just like the dating market. Women definitely got it on easy mode.
Oh yeah, women have way more.
100%.
Yeah, women have way more options, opportunity than men when it comes to the dating market. They got it
Facts.
easy. Women have it easy mode, and there's a lot of good men. When it's, I don't want. I'm gonna sound bad. This is gonna sound bad, but when a chick's complaining about a good man, that's their problem. There's plenty of good men out here. There's not plenty of good women. Harder to find a good woman than it is to find a good man. So they do have it on easy mode, on that.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
harder. Yeah, it's harder to find easier to find a good man or woman.
Facts.
So they got an easy
It's
mode on
scary
that.
out here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be single for a minute, bruh.
yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna just
I
build up
feel you,
what
bro.
I'm building up, and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna manifest a good woman. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna manifest that, but I'm in no rush.
Yeah, but I'm gonna call it there.
All right.
I know you got some food you want to eat.
Yeah, my stomach is screaming at me,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? So yeah, that's episode 3. Put you on game in the books. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.